Hello, my lovely friends. Thank you for joining me here on A Journey in Light. Today's Love Pick a Card Tarot reading. We're going over how are they currently feeling and thinking about you, about the connection, and anything else that my guides want me to throw in there. You guys know that I will. If you're returning, welcome back. If you're new, welcome. I hope you enjoy this. A little bit about me. My name is Joy. I read classically and intuitively. I do get a lot of very specific one-off messages for certain people. So always remember, these are general readings. Use your intuition and your discernment to know if it's right for you. I will let you know if it's a one-off, and those things just might not apply to you. It doesn't mean the reading is not for you. Just let that part of the reading go if it doesn't sit for you or doesn't sit right for you, and respect that that was for somebody else. Totally cool. General readings, that's very much what you should expect here on YouTube. They are meant for guidance and insight, and mostly confirmations of things that you may have feelings on, but just need that little extra oomph. So just a friendly reminder on that. All right, guys, so I have 3 piles for you guys today. I am using 3 different decks today in today's reading, and I have the 10 of Cups from each of the decks. The first deck is the 10 of Cups from, I will call it the Tarot of the Night. It's written in French, and I always butcher it, and so I'm not going to do that. I cannot pronunciate French properly, so I'm not going to do it. So we have the 10 of Cups, the Amazonite Palm Stone to go along with that. Also, I wanted to add, if you're ever interested in any of the decks I use, I try to always list them, as well as sometimes links to them in my description box if you are curious. So Tarot of the Night with the Amazonite, graphic Amazonite. Pile 2, we have the Naked Heart Tarot, along with this piece of Charite. For pile 2, this is the back of the card. It's the Naked Heart Tarot. And pile 3, we have the Everyday Witch Tarot. This is the 10 of Cups for this deck. This is the back, as well as this Orca Agate to go along with it for pile 3. So guys, take a deep breath. Go with whichever pile you're drawn to the most. If you find yourself having a really hard time picking between the two, you can watch more than one. You may just have messages in more than one pile. And that's totally fine. Some people watch different piles for different people. Totally awesome too. These are timeless readings, so if you ever want to at least just drop the pile that you watched at this time down, and maybe sometime in the future you come across this reading again and maybe pick a different pile, or see if things have come true or whatever, that's totally fine as well. When you comment on a reading, you should be able to see your comment. I think it pops back up right when you come back. So totally fine. But again, these are timeless. I do have, if for some reason this isn't hitting you, or any of the piles aren't speaking to you, I do have about 4 years of this reading here. So feel free to look in the playlist under the Thinking Feeling playlist for a plethora of thinking and how are they feeling videos for you. Or if you just want a deep dive, totally fine. I know a lot of people, which I find it interesting, listen to these as they're falling asleep. So I think that's pretty cool too. Anywho, so again, pile 1, pile 2, pile 3. This is a lengthy intro. Not too sure why. I guess I'm just in a chatty Cathy mood. So I will leave these up for a moment. Feel free to pause the screen if you need more time, and then I will see you at your reading. Bye, guys. Hello, my lovely friends. For pile 1, you picked the beautiful graphic Amazonite. So it's Amazonite or Amazonite, however you want to say that, with graphite inside of it. It's a kind of blended stone here. And we are using the 10 of Cups from the Tarot of the Night, or the, oh dare I try to say it, Tarot de la Nuit. Is the deck that we are using, and we are going over how is your person feeling about you, thinking about you, all those things currently. So I like to start with an energy check-in. So we're going to start there just to help you know if you're in the right spot. I will also do extra confirmations at the end, letters, names, attributes, things like that, if you need a little extra confirmation. So let's do a quick energy check-in. Pile 1. I hope everyone is doing well. If you're new, I hope you enjoy this. If you're returning, thank you so much for being here. If you're an OG, You rock. I know I have a lot of followers that have been around for a long, long time. So thank you guys for that. Energy check-in. And there we go. All right, let's see what we have. Pile 1. So we have self-care, clear your energy field and focus on yourself before acting. So one or both parties could be working on themselves, working on clearing things out. There may be a need to like scrub and rebuff. I don't know why my guides are saying that. The energy between the two of you guys. We have time out. Wow, okay. Time out. Awareness, contemplation, solitude, time alone. So the way some of this are popping up, there may be a disconnect between you guys at this time. There may be like a bit of a separation with this person, or there just may be a time for alone time, quiet time. This is a card 36, may be important. Now the point of these energy check-ins, not everything may fit, but it's just to kind of help you, at least something in it to help you know you're in the right spot. So we have hand of cards. It says take a chance, risk, being strategic, options, not showing hand, or gambling. So there could be a gambling connection for your person. There could be someone trying to be strategic here, but also willing to take a risk and a chance in this connection. We have expectation. So someone, there's a sense of waiting, you know, that kind of this, if there's a time out, you could be waiting for this person to come back around, or there just could be some sort of pause going on, but or waiting for a response, something like that. But we have a card of expectation, like I'm waiting for this to happen. We also have resurrection. This ain't dead. So this could be a connection that has had a couple cycles in it, or again, could be in a pause, but you know that it's coming back to life. And then we have a spark. So the chemistry within this connection would be insane. We have 2 matches here lighting each other up. So there could be a sense of like igniting each other's energy when you're around each other. Very, what word am I trying to come up with? I'm losing it at the moment, but basically like you ignite each other is what I'm trying to say. This does remind me a little bit of a twin flame. If you're on that journey, take that if it fits. If it doesn't, don't take that story on. That's very hard. But I feel like it's romanticized a little bit out there in the world. But nonetheless, if that's your journey, you know what I'm talking about. So, but yeah, so we have this innate spark. So there is within this connection, there's still chemistry, or there could have been a recent re-spark after some sort of time out. Maybe you turned around and focused on yourself, and then that kind of magnetized you to bring in everything that you want. When we recenter and focus on ourselves, it has a tendency to magnetize the things that we want into our lives. It's like the same thing, like when you don't need it, you get it kind of vibe. Yeah, it's unfortunately, that's kind of how the energy works for a lot of things. There are reasons that I won't get into for that with universal laws, but yeah. Anyway, so that's our energy check-in. If any of that, I'm still trying to think of the word I was trying to think about. I was about to say combustible, but that's not what I'm talking about. It's a C word, but oh my goodness, it'll come to me eventually. When I channel, it's like working 2 different operating systems. But anyways, so if any of that fit for you, stick around. We'll get into the tarot and see what it says. I am shuffling this 10 of Cups back in to the deck. So let's see. Pile 1's person. How are they currently thinking and feeling about them, please? Pile 1's person. How are they currently thinking and feeling? Catalyst. That is the word I was trying to come up with, the C word, catalyst. So there could be a catalyzing effect that you guys have on each other. For change, for self-love, for self-care, something like that. Okay. Spiritual awakening catalyst, that kind of thing. Okay, moving on. How is this person thinking and feeling? We have a 9 of Cups. So this is the wish fulfilled cup, our card. This is a feeling of getting everything ever wanted, a dream come true, a wish come true. And we're looking at how they feel about you. So this person sees you as someone that checks off of the boxes, everything they'd ever want. Sometimes it's a little too much for people, as in not that you're not enough. Sometimes people, if they don't have a level of self-love, which hopefully with the self-care, this person is working on that. It's hard, if you don't love yourself, sometimes it's hard to accept love from other people. That's why self-love, one of the reasons self-love is so important. All right, we have Justice, so Libra coming up here. As always, this card always, she doesn't agree with me, but it makes me think of Charlotte over at Happy Souls 1111 or Happy Twins 1111. If you're an OG, you know who I'm talking about, but that looks like Charlotte to me. Okay, so we have the Justice card. We have the Star card. Wow, okay, so I'm gonna keep pulling actually. We have a Knight of Swords. It's very Game of Thrones, Jon Snow look. These cards are really beautiful. All right, let's clarify this Nine of Cups. We have the Hermits. So we have Libra, Aquarius, and Virgo energy showing up, as well as a piece of my hair. We have the Knight of Wands. Well, goodness. Strength card, Leo showing up. A lot of major arcana. And we have the King of Wands. Overall energy, Seven of Pentacles. This ain't dead, guys. If you guys are in a separation, this person has very strong feelings for you. If that part of the scenario was not your case, and you're like, well, let me still stick around because I think that this person is really into me. Yes, yes, they are. Where do I want to begin? Current feelings. Yeah, wish come true. Now, the Hermit. Now, if there's a push-pull in this, there could be, I keep getting like catalyzing, activating, like that's what's going on in this connection. So you, if you're dealing with a person that has lack in those areas of self-love, and also I could be discussing some of you as well. So you could be mirroring each other, or there could be something that you need to understand about your own situation. If you guys are ever watching tarot readings and you feel like the tarot reader is describing you, again, it's usually either mirroring or there's something that your guides or your intuition wants you to understand about yourself. So if you can be objective enough when you're listening, and if you're like, dang, she's describing me, maybe listen for something that you need to understand about yourself. People always ask that in the comments. So anywho, back to this. Yeah, there's a feeling of like, this is so much, you're so much. It does for some reason highlight the things that are missing in me and that I need to heal. The Hermit, it can be about, you know, yeah, someone retreating. I feel the need, I know there's a glare there. It can be about someone retreating, but it's ultimately, it's about introspection. It's about healing. It's about finding your inner spark and working through those things. If I'm looking at how they feel about you, I think about the Virgo energy that's attached to Hermit. There's a lot of worth here. Virgo is an earth sign. It is very detail oriented. It like, there's so much. There's so much to that energy. And there's so much within you. Also, this person may see you as a bit of a sage, like you are their light in the dark. I always think of the Hermit energy being very lighthouse-like, because here, like, the Hermit's always guiding with this lantern. So I feel like a lot of you guys have really highlighted in this person, you know, it might be, unfortunately, it might be a lot of things that they're lacking. But, you know, with this energy here, it's something that they would want to heal or need to heal. I didn't really touch on this. Like, the overall energy here is the Seven of Pentacles. This is someone who wants to invest time in you, wants to invest time in this connection, wants to see where this goes, wants to plant the seeds, wants to see if it comes to fruition. So to put in the hard work kind of vibe. But yeah, so this person really has a lot of feelings for you, and it's coming from a very deep place with the Hermit. We think, again, the Hermit's introspective, it's internal. So it's coming from a very deep-rooted place. So you almost like spark a flame within them. Some of them, you make them feel alive again. You may have sparked something that they thought was forgotten kind of vibe. Yeah, okay. Moving on, we have Justice and the Knight of Wands. So not only are you fair, you're honest, you speak your truth, your brain is beautiful to this person. They have so much, like, they're very turned on by the purity of you, by how you can view things from all angles. And you help them see things in a different light as well. There is a lot of passion here this person feels for you. And it's just how you carry yourself. Like there's a regalness, there's a justice to, obviously it's this justice card, but there is this like grace to you that this person finds extremely attractive, extremely intriguing, and it like draws them like a moth to a flame. And with the justice card typically, and she's holding it here, is the sword of truth. So there's a truth in you. There's a truth that this person sees in you. Some of them, if there has been a time apart, it might, again, it's like you almost highlighted the things that they need to work on. And sometimes that's not easy, you know, or some people are unwilling to do that, or it takes them a long time to get there. But it's no shortage of how this person feels or sees you though. So, okay. We have the star clarified by the strength card. Aquarius and Leo, and they are opposite on the zodiac wheel. So there could be an opposite attract thing going on here with some of you. The star, again, is that wish come true. It's like you're everything they could ever want. And the star is also very healing energy. The strength card, that's someone also could be trying to gain some courage to speak up, to talk to you. With Aquarius being like Aquarius energy here, being here, some of you may have an online connection or a long distance connection with that, or you could have worked on a charity or something like for humanity together. There could be that link as well. The reason I talk about the online thing is Aquarius rules the 11th house, which is technology. So, yeah, there's a lot of strength. There's something also about your eyes. I'm very drawn into this lion's eyes. Like there's a connection, there's an intensity in the eye contact that this person shares with you. But it's almost like you don't see it. Like this person stares you down and stares down your beauty, and like it's like almost in awe of you. But I have a feeling a lot of you guys don't even realize how beautiful you are or how beautiful you are to this person. There's a humbleness in the energy that you guys have in quite a beautiful way. I don't really listen to country, but there's an old song. It's She Doesn't Know She's Beautiful or something. I have no idea who sings that. But that's the vibe. It's like this person, like, you don't know how beautiful you are. Like, you're so beautiful to me. I'm sure that's in a lot of songs, but that's the first one that popped in my head. And there's like a fairy-like quality to you with the star card having the fairy wings, like angelic, fairy, also playful and mischievous at times. You also make this person's heartbeat really, really fast. I'm looking at this hummingbird here. Think about hummingbird energy kind of being like that fluttery energy. Again, some of you have like reawakened to this person's heart. Now we have the Knight of Swords here. Very Jon Snow looking, if you did watch Game of Thrones. Very, very honorable person, right? But our Knight of Swords is one of our action cards. It's usually about communication or thoughts. It is clarified by our King of Wands. This is passion. This is confidence. This is like wanting to come towards you. And a lot of Leo energy there, a fire sign energy. Yeah, okay. We have a good mixture of energies here all the way around. But I feel like this person wants to communicate how tasty they find you. This, I guess I'm assuming this is supposed to be like a vampire. He does have blood coming out of his mouth, but it does remind me of like this person, like it's like they try to keep under wraps this passion they have towards you. This intrigue, like how much like they feel drawn to you. Okay. Well, hello, pile one, showing up for the reading today. What is under here? We have the Three of Swords. Okay, we do have a heartache right under here, and the Three of Pentacles, and the Six of Swords, and wanting to move forward into happiness with the Sun card. So there could be a lot of pain below the surface this person feels in general, or about this connection in particular. I just realized this girl just like killed a bird in here, and she's got her heart wrapped up. It reminds me of a Tori Amos lyric. If any of you guys are Tori Amos fans, there's a lyric. It's, "You're just an empty cage, girl, if you kill the bird." And it's like, if you kill what makes you feel alive inside, you're just an empty cage, you know, rib cage, all the heart. Anyways, she's a lyrical genius. Anyways, at least that's my interpretation of that lyric, and it's always stuck with me since I was a teenager. So we have the black swan represented here. So there could be a ballet connection for some of you, or a swan connection, or feeling like the ugly duckling turned to swan. Maybe that's why some of you guys don't realize how truly beautiful you are. Maybe at some point in your life you've felt like the outcast. You felt not seen or not appreciated, but this person does see you. They do appreciate you. They find you very just yum, yum, yum. Okay, so let's get some more insight to their feelings. Pile 1. How's this person feeling? Can we get more insight, more depth? Does feel slightly surface level, even though we do have some deep stuff here. Engagement ring and the dragonfly. Okay, so we have higher commitment, eternity, partnership, union, completion. So this person could see you again. You're that wish fulfilled. They may be taking the time out to work on whatever they need to work on that you've highlighted in them. But then we also have the dragonfly, lighthearted, adapt, finding out change, things coming, and light and heal. So this person feels very committed to you with this engagement ring. Engagements represent, you know, commitment. So there is a commitment that this person feels connected to you, but also in like as deep as that is, there is a lightheartedness to it with this dragonfly energy. This also, I associate the dragonflies with the divine. So there could be a feeling of divine connection here, but also again, divine intervention may be why there's a bit of a time out in this connection, if that is your case. All right, can we get some more insight to this person's feelings? Date. Getting back out there, meeting someone, setting a date, dating, online dating. This person, if you guys aren't together, they definitely want to date you. If you are not in a relationship with this person yet, they definitely want it. They want to, you know, take you out. They want to bring you flowers. They want to get together. If roles are reversed, or maybe they want you to bring them flowers. I don't know. I have all kinds of different people who watch these. So sometimes my descriptions are a little traditional. So if you need to morph them around for how they fit, please do. But this person does really want to go on dates. Wants to have special time with you. Again, they feel very committed to this connection to you. All right, let's pull another deck. Let's see. One day, someday, somewhere, another time. So this person feels like if now's not the time, one day this all will happen. One day they'll get back together. One day like this will come true. Like it's again, that resurrection. This ain't dead. To this person, this connection is not dead. This ain't over for them. We do have influences. Dark attachments are third parties. So there could be, you know, I think about wolves going in a pack, thinking of friends or family. So they could feel like your friends are influencing you, or their friends, or there's been some sort of outside third party influence that may have affected this connection or is keeping this connection apart. Some of you guys are maybe some third party situations going on. If there is a timeout, that could be part of the reason. Take it that if it fits. If it doesn't, let that go. Unspoken regrets, lost words, and disappointment. So yeah, there's a feeling of like regretting not speaking up, not saying more, not doing more, maybe not being who you needed them to be at some point. Okay, let's see. What else does the viewer need to know about this connection before we get into messages and song cards? So what else do we need to know about this connection? What else do we need to dive into this? Detachment. You are releasing old patterns and ideas that no longer serve you, your highest ideals of love. So there may be a need to detach to old patterns or ideas about this connection. If you guys are in a separation and you want to get back together, or you're looking, there may be a need to let go of some old things, some old patterns. If you both had, you know, some forms of toxicity, some forms of, you know, again, traumas, butting heads with traumas, there may be a need to work through that, detach from that, and move forward from a clean slate. Release old patterns. This person also, you may need to understand, they are, if they were the ones that kind of brought all that into this, you know, that was kind of coming up in the beginning of this relationship, they may be detaching from what you need to understand is they are releasing those old things. They are releasing those old patterns. And again, ideas that no longer serve your highest ideals of love. So unconditional love is a very hard thing to do. It's, you know, again, loving without condition. I mean, sometimes you have to love from afar because you have to put yourself first, but it definitely can be done, but it's definitely an interesting journey to get there. But there also needs to be a detachment from expectation or from needing this person to be a perfect version for you, because no one's really perfect. None of us are perfect, right? I mean, we have to find the one that's, you know, perfectly imperfect together, right? But yeah, so there is some sort of need for detachment of something. I feel like this means something else to somebody out there, and as soon as I pulled it, they're like, oh, they already knew this, so take that. Willingness. Are you able to compromise if the end result is love? So there may be a need to detach from some sort of expectation here and have a willingness to compromise. Hard, you know, this one, there's so much information out there that's extremely important about our self-love, our self-care, putting ourselves first, all those things, and I'm a firm believer in all that. But then it's like that fine line, realizing that some relationships you will have to compromise or bend for, not break. But, you know, again, as long as it's not at your own demise, it's a compromise, you know. And realizing that there's always going to probably be issues here and there in relationships, but if you guys can talk through them and work through them, you can become stronger that way. I mean, healthy relationships aren't easy either. You know, we talk about toxic relationships and this and this and this, and you need a healthy relationship, but also realize healthy relationships are a lot of work. It's really looking at yourself. Where am I? How am I showing up? Where are my triggers popping in? You know, anyone who's been through really toxic and then has the first really healthy relationship, it's like, it's a whole different ball of worms, you know, or can of worms, sorry. I don't know, that's not mixing sayings. Anyways, but so there will be a willingness to compromise if the end result is love. And I think that's important, but as long as there's not a lack of respect. Again, bending in a relationship when both people are bending to come together is a beautiful thing, but breaking why someone's unwilling to do something, that's not really what compromise. It's a two-way street. Okay, one more. Something else from here before we move on. One more thing we need to know. Well, I don't even know what card to take, guys. Too many fell out. We're gonna do this one more time. I'm not taking 17 more cards. Forgiveness. You are now able to activate the power of love in order to release past hurts. So yeah, there is a need to detach, forgive, and a willingness to compromise here. So take that for how it fits for you. If it doesn't fit in your situation, that part of the reading might not have been for you. Totally cool. I kind of want to look at, before I get into songs and channel messages, I want to look at this person's current intentions, just because this is interesting. There's so much here that this person feels. So let's pause for a second and get into what are this person's intentions at this time? We have the Chariot. This is forward momentum. This is closing a gap of distance. This is moving forward. That's Cancer energy. We have the Eight of Wands. This is communication. That's rapid change. And one more. And the King of Swords, clarity, truth, honesty. So the way this is coming up, this person's intentions feel like they want to move forward in a quick way with a lot of communication and a lot of clarity and truth. So those are our intentions that we're pulling up at this time. All right, let's move on to song cards as well as channel messages. If you've been here for a while, you know what I'm about to say. So with the song cards, if you know them, cool. If you don't and you feel compelled, look up the lyrics. If you don't have to. Some people make playlists out of the different songs that pop up. If you care to share a song, leave the song title and artist in the comment section, and I will add it to this ever-growing, beautiful deck of songs. All right, so we have On My Way Home to You by Michael Franks. We have Shallow by Lady Gaga, and I guess Bradley Cooper. We have Fast Car by Tracy Chapman, which has popped up, I think, in the last 3 readings I've done. I love that song. Okay, I feel like it's in pile 1 every time. I don't know, I could be wrong. I don't really remember my readings. I don't know why I try to pretend like I do. All right, Somewhere Only We Know by Keen, and Set Fire to the Third Bar, Snow Patrol. Interesting. Yeah, there is definitely a big distance here. Setting fire to the bar, third bar. I love this song. It's interesting, but it's about being in 2 different places on a map and being able to point where that person is and wanting to be lifted up and dropped off where they are in their arms. So I would say these are all pretty fitting. So if you want to take a screenshot, look up the lyrics, listen to the songs, make a playlist, forget the whole thing, totally up to you. Those are your songs, pile 1. All right, let's get some message cards, but what deck am I seeing in my head? All right, let's see. Seeing these moon messages. Everybody always asks about my message cards. Most of them are from Etsy. Just put in love message cards if you're looking for some. You'll find all kinds of cool ones. I've had these for years, so I'm sure there's lots of other creators out there that have made cool decks. So, okay, channel messages, pile 1. I won't let you go. You've changed my whole direction. Honest. We did have the honesty in their intentions. We will be together again. Regrets. That did pop up earlier. There was a regret going on. We have I'm making plans. And I can't walk away. Yeah, this person doesn't want to let this go. They can't walk away. You've changed their whole direction again. You've catalyzed their growth. They want to be honest with you, possibly about their regrets. They want to be together again, and they are making plans. I'm sorry I triggered you. I need a sip of water. Sorry. So if this person triggered you, caused you to act out in different ways maybe you thought you healed from, or whatever that was, this person is feeling bad about that. I actually feel like I'm going to continue with this deck for some more messages. I usually switch, but I'm feeling like I need to stay here. You will always be my secret love. I just need more time. Our eye contact is insane. I did talk about that already. We talked about that timeout too. I'm sending you telepathic messages. Be patient with me, please. So those are some of your messages. I had someone comment the other day that they were mad that they couldn't zoom in on these to read them, but I read them all to you, so I'm not sure. Some of these handwritings are hard to read anyways, but there you go. There are your messages, guys. All right, so I'm going to move on to confirmations. If you guys need extra confirmation that this is indeed your person, and then we'll pull a card or 2 for advice as well. So let's get into confirmations. So let's see. For those that need extra confirmation that this is indeed their person, can we please provide that to them? Pile 1. Okay, we have Aries, first house energy, second house energy with Taurus, 6th house energy with Virgo, the number 0, 5th house energy Leo, and 11th house energy Aquarius, which I feel like all those, except for Taurus, popped up here. I can't remember. I think 7 of Pentacles is a Virgo energy. I don't know the minors as well, what they attach to. But all right, so first house, In this energy, again, could be long distance connection for some of you. Someone could be a really big foodie or like the finer things in lives. My Tauruses love their five senses. My guides are talking about the fact that Taurus is ruled by Venus, so I think that's important for me to say for somebody. So there could be a Venus connection. I don't know if you guys have like a synastry Venus connection, something in a chart that somebody out there knows, because they're like, Venus is important right now. So there you go. Maybe someone's name is Venus. Anyways, so, and Venus is the planet of love. It's how we love, who we love, what we love. And Venus rules Libra and Taurus. So, all right, so Aries ruling the first house. The month that corresponds to number 1 obviously is January, February, May, June, and November. Here we have the number 0. I feel like 1105 is important for somebody. Maybe someone's birthday is 11/5. Anyways, any combinations of these numbers, 1, 2, 6, 11, 0, and 5 could be important for you guys as well. Somebody could know this person from a day-to-day from work, maybe not necessarily working together, but while you've been at work, you might have met them. We could have a bit of an adrenaline junkie, free spirit with that Aries energy, first house energy, or someone who has headaches, things like that. Again, I talked about the foodies. Someone could work in health and fitness, health and wellness, or be like very organized, detail-oriented. 5th house energies, there could be children in this connection. Someone could like be a performer on stage. I think of Leo being, you know, that actor, musician on stage energy. With the 11th house, again, we already talked about the online thing, humanitarianism, very unique energy with Aquarius in the 11th house. Yeah, that's what I'm getting from here. So let's keep moving along, guys. Let's get you some attributes. Get my little cards out of here. Okay, for those that need more confirmation that this is indeed their person. Life of the party. Funny. Some of you guys may have just met this person at a party. And magnetic personality. Okay. Let's get some more attributes. And okay. We have F-boy repellent, so someone could have been an F-boy, or you don't like F something. There just could be almost, or even a funny joke, like get away. All right, we have Aquarius here. We have an Asian connection. We have the Hanged Man, a bit of a pause, seeing things from a different perspective. We have the Devil card here, which is associated with Capricorn energy. We have the King of Cups. I'm going to give a nod to water signs. Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. We have stubborn. There's stubborn energy here, and Libra. Maybe a stubborn Libra. I feel like Libras are very go with the flow. Sometimes that's our problem. All right, let's get some letters for you guys. And I'll try to channel some names. All right, pile 1, confirmations. Oh goodness, okay, got a lot. All right, we have an N, G, U, Y, Q, C, P, O, and an E. So maybe some of us are just trying to cope with the situation. Cooper, Copeland, Quinn, I know there's more Q and U names, but for some reason Quinn's the only one that ever pops in my head. All right, for channel names, I'm getting Gary, Yvette, Edward, Elliot. I don't know, I'm hearing Pompano. I know that's not a name, but a location. Connor, Yukon, because in a university. This is Penn, so someone could be a writer. I'm also thinking Penn State. Sorry for all the US connections, but that is usually my realm of awareness. I'm hearing Eeyore. So someone, there might be a like Winnie the Pooh connection, Eeyore connection. Could be a joke around that. Chris. I want to say Peter, but there's a different Paul name, or I guess Peter or Paul, a different P name, but your person's initials are here. I'm not quite grasping it. Or yours. Keep hearing like quintet. So if someone works in a quintet or group of 5, the number 5 might be important. The Pope may be important, so maybe someone's Catholic. Someone, there is a big thing that they're like shoving all these Greek mythology names in my head, like rapid fire. So there could be a Greek mythology connection, or someone has an association with that name, with one of the names. Like I'm hearing like Persephone, Zeus, like all of it's just. So if your person or you has a Greek mythology connection, please take that. I can't talk that fast how that's coming in. Giuseppe, Gepino or something like that. Peggy, Patricia. Maybe someone likes to be pegged, I don't know. Teach their own. Noggin, something about a head. And I was getting that with the first house stuff. So there could be a headaches, migraines thing, which I feel like comes up in almost one of my readings every time. Egon, it's coming up. Which makes me think of the movie Ghostbusters, so maybe there's a connection there. Bill Murray, Dan Aykroyd. Those are the older generation of that. Someone could be a doctor or do psychology. I'm like seeing quack in my head. You know, there's like a joke about, you know, back in the day, which is ridiculous, but being a quack doctor. So someone could work with psychology or therapy, like counseling. I'm really honestly not getting anything more. It's like blank slate. It all just went blank. So if your person's initials are there, if you see their name and I didn't call it out, please take that, or yours. Those are your confirmations for you. Pile 1, I'm gonna pull a card or two just for advice this time. So can we get some advice for pile 1? I feel like we already did with the what else do you need to know, but let's see. Any extra advice for pile 1? Expect powerful change, new moon eclipse. So the guidance here is to know that something is changing, the expectation. Maybe you feel like something's about to happen. Maybe you have this feeling of expectation. Expect some sort of powerful change. And take time to breathe out. So if you're holding your breath, let it go. If you're putting a lot of unneeded expectations and anxiety around this, you're being guided to release that and allow things to play out as they should. I don't feel like there's much you guys need to do at this time except for just allow things to flow to you and just take a breath. Okay? All right, guys, thank you guys so much for staying here with me, being here with me for this reading. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. If you're interested in a personal reading, you can find the information in the description box below. Thank you guys so, so much, and I'll see you guys in a future reading. Bye, guys. Hello, hello, my lovely friends. For pile 2, you picked this lovely piece of charite that I almost dropped here. and this 10 of Cups from the Naked Heart Tarot. And we are going over how is your person currently thinking and feeling about you and the connection. If you're new, welcome. I hope you enjoy this. If you're returning, thank you so much for coming back. So we're going to start with a quick energy check-in just to help you know if you're in the right spot. The goal of this is for at least some part of this to resonate with you, so you kind of have a knowing that, okay, I'm in the right spot. I will also do confirmations at the end if you need a little extra confirmation. So pile 2, energy check-in, please. Pile 2, energy check-in. Hope everyone is doing well. Energy check-in. I like doing these on screen because sometimes they're a little too crazy on point that like it looks like I picked them. So I like having that magic shared with you guys, not just myself before the reading. All right, last little bit. And then I'm also recording this, so I'm tapping into everyone's energy quantumly, which is a whole different concept for a different video, I guess. All right, guys, let's see, energy check-in. We have Imrama, wander, voyage, crossing deep waters, pilgrimage, journey of the soul. So there could be a bit of a journey going on. We have the number 45. This mermaid's reaching for a dolphin in a boat. I typically see as boats as a voyage, going forward, going somewhere, also possibly some distance. The deep waters, there could be like a lot of depth to this connection. We have a dragonfly, be lighthearted, finding out things, coming to light, adapt, change, and heal. So something could have recently come to light. Someone could be a bit like light on their feet with the dragonfly. I always think of divine connections as well, or past loved ones with dragonfly. First, this is very specific. Someone has like, you lost a prominent family member like mother or father, and your person did too, and there's some sort of connection there as well. We have great fortune, so someone could be quite lucky. There could be a lot of fortune in this connection. You guys could feel like you're fortunate to have this person, or vice versa. Someone could actually just be really wealthy, or recently have one come into some money, surprisingly. We have the number 26 here. We have play hard, find time to laugh, goof off, and enjoy each other. So someone could be a really hard worker. Maybe that great fortune did not come by luck. Maybe it came from hard work. So there could be a strong work ethic in this connection as well. Some of you guys may work together as well. But you, again, finding time to goof off. That could be something you guys are really good at, or something that you need to work on. We have lurking in the shadows. So there could be something kind of underneath the surface with this. We do have a reaching down into the depths of the water, which represent our emotions here. So you could feel like there's like something more that needs to be uncovered. This is kind of a scary kind of image. So there could be, you know, some truths below the surface, that kind of thing in this connection. Someone could just be kind of lurking in the shadows, maybe keeping an eye on your social media, as that kind of stuff as well, or vice versa, pile 2. And then we also have patience. We do have this hourglass, so there could be a timing component here as well. The number 7 may be important. And patience, like there could be patience involved, divine timing here as well. We have the dragonfly, divine timing going on. So if any of that is resonant for you, please stick around. We'll jump into this reading, and again, I'll do confirmations at the end. I'm going to shuffle this card back in. So pile 2, how is the person currently thinking and feeling about them and the connection? Pile 2, what do they need to know about the person's current feelings? Still slowly breaking this deck in. Starting to be less stiff, but I love this deck. And I'm assuming you guys liked it too. I should pick this pile. All right, let's see. Pile 2. Yikes, too many cards. Though I live in humid Florida, so this deck sticks a little. Okay, we have the Chariot here. So Cancer energy showing up, forward momentum, maybe some distance. This person there's a bigger, it's hard to just say from one card, but there could be a need to like bridge the gap here. Also wanting to move forward. Oh my goodness. It's just too many popping out. If they're meant to come out, they will. Like that. 9 of Wands. That's persistent energy, not wanting to give up. We have a 5 of Wands, but we got some friction here. Also, I feel like this person thinks you're really fiery. I'm feeling like it's almost like the energy that this card is giving me is like too hot to handle kind of vibe. We have the 4 of Swords. We have the Tower. Okay. That's the bigger story here. There could be a fear to move forward, or the fear of loss, the fear that something about this connection, something about you could break their world apart. Let's clarify this 9 of Wands. We have the Heart of Wands, which is the King of Wands, right? Nope, the Heart of Wands is the Queen. We have the Knight of Swords. To clarify this, 4 of Swords. We have the Star, Aquarius energy. Okay, pile 2. Bottom of the deck, we have a 4 of Cups. This is my meh card. It's a card of apathy. It can be a card of missed opportunity or rejection. So this person could feel like they've missed an opportunity with you. Maybe some of you rejected this person. They could have a fear of rejection from you. Sorry, I'm trying to make this all pretty and it's not. Okay. Pile 1, or pile 2, sorry, we're in pile 2. Get it together, Joy. All right, Cancer energy with this Chariot. It's clarified by our Tower. Gosh, that's so specific, but I'm just gonna have to go with it. Really, it feels like this connection could tear my world apart. If someone moved away from somebody else, this person is gutted. It's kind of how this feels. Like, I feel really like almost sick to my stomach. So if you left this person, if you moved away from this person, if this person had to move away from you, if there's distance, you know, if for some reason something in their life is pulling them away from you, like, it definitely feels like this is crushing me to my core. Yeah, the best word is like gutted. 9 of Wands, Queen of Wands. So this person, they don't want to necessarily give up on this connection. They feel very attracted, very passionate. Again, there's a too hot to handle vibe. You could have a lot of competition. You could be someone that has a lot of admirers. And this person feels like they got to act now or they could lose you to somebody else. But acting now could cause something to fall apart. Huh. 4 of Swords. This is a card of inaction, but then we have it clarified by a card of hope. Again, Aquarius energy here. Sorry for the pause. I'm processing some stuff. Bear with me. Gosh, this is so specific. Okay, we're just going to go with it. Maybe all you guys here are in this scenario, or you might have to tweak it a little bit to fit for you. What is under here? Okay, we have the Empress. 8 of Swords. Okay, this person just feels kind of freaking stuck. Like, they feel like stuck between a rock and a hard place. Like, I don't want to miss out on this opportunity, but if I go for it, it can mess up so much, or I could tear up things. Like, there could be like people in like third party situations. This person feels very intrigued by you. Like you could break my whole world apart, but I don't want to let go of that, you know? Like, you have this person captivated, but, you know, normally I see 4 of Swords as someone not wanting to do anything. Again, it's a card of inaction. It's a card of thinking and contemplation. It's not a bad card. Someone really kind of processing, but just resting while they're processing. But this feels like, for me, in the energy, because I read both, in the energy, it feels like being stuck, but I wish that I could do more. Like, I can't take action. Again, whatever this is, like I can't take action. So that's going to look probably, I guess, differently for everybody, but I feel like it's very specific. So if that's not your case, this might not be your reading. That's all I have to say. I'm not getting a lot of other scenarios here. But yeah, it's like, I want to create with you. I find you beautiful, but yet there's a limiting belief around how this would even work out, if they're even good enough. Maybe it's the distance. This person could be afraid to move forward and afraid to invest. If I had to give a work, oh, there's a Lover's card. But if I had to give a word for, like, one word, it would be stuck. Gutted and stuck. I guess it's 2 words. But it's interesting. Pile 2. And this happens in readings all the time. I'm just giving you guys a little background insight. And someone commented recently and pointed it out, and I'm like, okay, yeah, you're totally right. Is sometimes I am trying so hard to make sense of this, but I have to remind myself it's not for me to make sense of it. Like, it's for you guys to understand. And I feel like that's the situation right now. I feel like some of you guys are like, yep, that's exactly it. And I'm over here like, huh. So I'm just going to keep moving on. I feel like it's not making sense, but hopefully it makes sense to you guys. So yeah. How's this person feeling? There's a feeling, I don't want to give up. I feel so passionately towards you. I want to move forward. I'm afraid of losing you, but you're almost too hot to handle. Also, I don't know if I can withstand that, but yet there's something keeping me from being able to move forward. It's making me feel like I can't do anything. I can't speak. I feel tongue-tied, but I wish things were different. I wish that I could work towards this. I daydream about this kind of vibe, you know, but it's like I have a feeling of like, well, what do I do? It's like, you know, there's nothing I can do. So it's stuck, kind of helpless, gutted. I don't like this. I feel nauseous at the thought of you being gone from me. Goodness. Okay. My guides are drawing me back into this, and I don't know if you guys can see this super well. I kind of have this guy, and he's kind of painted up and lurking. For some reason, I feel like this person feels like this could be like a I'm not good enough for you kind of vibe. This person may not see themselves very well. Like, they almost feel like a monster. And I don't mean like in their actions, just almost like how they look. So they might find you extremely attractive, but they might not see themselves as in your league kind of vibe. Anything else before I move on? Any other channeling? There's also a sense of like you'll be the death of me. There's a song, and I feel like it comes up here and there. There's a song by Muse, Time is Running Out. We did have that time piece here. And it talks about you'll be the death of me. And that's kind of how this is vibing. It's like, I want you, you're hot, but am I gonna burn up from this? Is everything gonna fall apart? If you guys are separate from this person, they do feel like their world has fallen apart. Things are broken, shattered. It's like someone trying to hold together the pieces. With this Nine of Wands, we have this monkey trying to hold it all. And Nine of Wands, again, is perseverance, it's persistence, it's not giving up, but it's going through a lot. But yeah, there's this drive, this passion, this confidence that you carry, this allure that you carry. And again, this person thinks a lot of people see you that way. They may have communicated that with you or want to communicate that with you, but yeah, this person feels tongue-tied. And so I sit here and I just wish that I don't miss out on this opportunity. And I feel stuck. All right, let's get some more cards. How else is this person feeling, please? There's pile 2. Despair, falling apart, sinking, hopeless. Yes. Okay. Exhaustion, long journey, depletion, fatigue. All right, I'm going to take these on top of this. This is interesting. Sometimes it plays out that way. So yeah, it's like, I don't want to give up, but I am tired. way too many. Masculine energy. Oh, this person may feel like they also might want to fight for you. I guess I didn't pick that up. Because 5 of Wands is, you know, again, competition. We have masculine energy. This is the energy of doing, of conquering, of going after things, right? So this person could be ready to take action. The king, or the, I don't know if I called that a king earlier. I apologize if I did. The Knight of Swords is that action card. It's like going after it. It's charge ahead. It's masculine energy. It's doing, and it's like this ball of fire. So this person, you know, may want to act on this, but yet, okay, let's see what comes up here. What do we got? Infatuation, adoration. I'm tongue-tied, but I am dreaming, wishing, you know, a little addicted to you, and I don't know what to do. We have deja vu on the bottom. Past life, karmic lessons, repeated patterns. So that could be here for this person. They could feel like there's some lessons to learn. There's repeated patterns, or they could feel like they've known you from a past life. So this might not be your first rodeo here in the world. I'm going to relight this candle, or light a new candle real quick, guys. Bear with me. I just got wax on my finger. Keeping it real. All right. I don't edit my videos, so here we go. All right. Get it as it comes. Let's see. Love call. Expressing love, messages of love, thinking of you and informing you. So this person does want to tell you. They feel the itch. It's like when I get this card, it reminds me of someone like typing out a big long thing and then deleting it, typing out, deleting it, but picking up the call. Do I, do I not? Do I, do I not? So again, that could be where this person feels like they're lurking. Hammer, sabotage and repair, persistence, working on it, repairing. So this person does, if it was sabotage, they do want to rebuild this connection. They want to work on it. They want to repair things. This person is making a ring in here, so there could be a commitment that was sabotaged and needs to be rebuilt. It's funny that it says hammer, but there's not a hammer. Someone's welding something. But anyways, moving along. Camera, reminiscing, making memories, learning from the past, perception. Also, I think of looking at pictures, lurking in the shadows, keeping an eye on you, checking in on you. If you are not with this person, they are either reminiscing over old times, looking at old pictures. Someone could be into photography with that camera connection. But this is learn from the past. So there could be like this sense of like, I'm going on this journey, I'm learning, I'm healing, I'm working on it, it's taking patience, but you know, I feel despair, exhaustion, but energy of wanting to do some things. I feel so infatuated, but it's almost like there's so much that I don't know where to start, or I don't know what to do. But they do want to call, they do want to repair, and they are reminiscing about this. And then we have not enough on the bottom. So lacking confidence, it's kind of this vibe here. Self-sabotage, ego, fears, frustration. So that may resonate for some of you as well. Okay, let's look into what else do we need to know. That's what I was doing. What else do we need to know about this connection? Integrity. You demonstrate the truth and honesty of your soul and manifest love with every action. So this person could be wanting to step into that level of integrity. They could just see you as someone who really is honest and truthful and open with how they feel, what they want. Like your words align with your actions. But this person also could wanting to be stepping into that level of integrity. What else does pile 2 need to know? Oh my goodness, my back. Okay. I was not practicing good posture. Unity. You understand that love shared with another is amplified and has a ripple effect across the universe. So this person could want to bring this into unity. We did have repair or rebuild here. Wanting to come together, wanting to make this happen. Kindness. You are a humanitarian, made of love. You are able to share energies with others. So this person sees you as very kind. Again, it's kind of like angel to the devil vibe here, angel to their beast vibe, beauty to their beast. Like I'm hearing your kindness is like no other I've ever known. So this person may have not been shown a lot of kindness to them in their life, but you always did. You always have. That could be what they're reminiscing about as well. And they could just not want to lose you, you know. Again, Four of Cups is that card of like, what do I do now kind of vibe. All right, let's look at this person's intentions. And then we'll move into song cards and message cards and confirmations. So can I get insight into this person's intentions at this time, please? There we go. Okay, intentions, pile 2. Six of Cups, that's reunion, that's coming back around, coming back from the past. We have Justice, bringing truth and balance to the connection, and the King of Cups. Okay, that's full-hearted energy, Scorpio energy associated with that. We got Libra energy here. Yeah, this person seems to intend to want to, if you guys are separate, come back in a very honest, balanced way. I think there's some truths that this person wants to share from the heart with the King of Cups being here. So I think that's what their intentions are, to come back in with an open, honest heart and share from the heart. Okay, let's see. Let's move into our song cards. So if you guys have been with me for a while, you know what I'm about to say. With the song cards, if you know the song's cool, if you don't and you feel so compelled, look up the lyrics or listen to the song. There'll be a message for you there. You pick one song, you can look at all the songs, totally up to you, or you can ignore this whole section. All up to you, my friends. Okay, we have Shooting for the Stars, Bag Raiders. I don't know that song. And if you guys want to suggest a song, you can drop it into the comments too. When You Say Nothing at All by Alison Krauss. Smile on Your Face Lets Me Know That You Need Me. Okay. When the Party's Over by Billie Eilish. Still Learning by Halsey. I like that song a lot. And Begging for Thread by Banks. So those are your song, guys. If you guys want to, let me straighten them a little bit. If you want to screenshot that and look that up after the reading, feel free, or don't. All right, let's get some channeled messages. What deck? I'm being guided into this Cupid's Desire. Etsy purchase. Most of my message cards will come from Etsy. If you want to pick up some of your own, just go in there. There's lots of really cool ones that I don't own. So, all right, let's see. Irreplaceable. I've tried to replace you, but it didn't work, and I still want you. Audacity. I know I have no right to be jealous of you being with someone else, but I am. Just like with the message, just like with the general reading, all of these might not apply to you. So if something doesn't fit for your situation, let it go. Attraction. All I'm thinking about right now is how attracted I am to you. Every moment spent with you is simply wonderful. The love I have for you is incredible. I'll choose message cards. Take the one that flipped over. Yes, you are right. We can't just be friends because I want more. Multiple orgasms. Okay. Multiple O's, guys. All right. Positions. I love exploring all the different ways your body, ways of your body. You know my favorite. Position. Okay. These get a little racy, so I guess I should have warned you. I feel like whenever I give a warning, then I get all the like very vanilla cards. So I'm like, why did I say that? All right, we have Centered. I feel at home when I'm inside you. Okay. Confused. Everything I'm looking for, I seem to find in you. Infinity. This love has no ceiling. Available. I'm ready to start my life with you. Invitation. I want to be with you and to pick Will you pick up the phone when I call? We did have that love call, so maybe this person's nervous that you won't pick up the phone. I remember how we would laugh and talk about for hours about everything. I miss you. We did have that reminiscing call as well, or card as well. All right, one more from this deck, and then I'm going to move into confirmations and advice. We have come here, pulling you from one side of the bed to the other. All right. All right, I'm actually going to take this bottom deck card, watching. I've been checking you out online. Your beauty amazes me. I can't take my eyes off of you. So there are your message cards, guys. All right. For those that need additional confirmation that this is indeed their person, I'm going to move on to that section since you guys seem to like this so much. All right, so pile 2's confirmations. We have the second house, which is Taurus. We have Pisces showing up, which is 12th house energy. We have 3rd house Gemini, 9th house Sagittarius, 5th house Leo, and 7th house Libra. All right, with this connection, so 2 would be February, 12th would be December, 3 is March, 9 is September, 5 is May, 7 is July. So there could be a combination of any important dates there. There could be a dream state highlighted here, like showing up in each other's dreams, something like that could be a confirmation. You could have met this person while you were doing like your day-to-day work. Some of you guys may be like related, or not related, hopefully not related, know somebody through like a relative or a sibling, or a close neighbor. Someone could work with children, someone could have children, someone could work on stage or be like somewhere in the spotlight with the 5th house energy. 9th house, someone could be a big traveler or higher education professor, teacher, something like that. 7th house, someone could work with law or justice. Also with, I'm hearing mediation. Working with dynamics and relationships. Someone also could be a business partner of yours. What am I missing? Yeah, I think did I talk about that already? With someone, you guys may have like a lost like parent connection with somebody. It's coming up again. Or close. Again, this would be a very significant loss, either recently or in childhood, that you guys maybe bonded over. Okay, that's pretty much what I'm getting from those. Let's move on to attributes. Those that need confirmation, can you please provide that for them? Optimistic. So this person could have a tendency to be optimistic in general, more optimistic perception. Well-rounded, and from the past. That's come up like 3 times now. All right, let's see. Attributes for pile 2. Okay. So we have near water. Someone could live near water, be really, like being near water is really important to them. We have Aries showing up. We have free spirits. We have Aries again. Aries. We have the Strength card, so Leo showing up again. We have the Knight of Cups coming in. Yeah, I feel like someone met online dating, but I felt the need to point that out if I haven't talked about that already. But a lot of water energy. Someone could pride themselves of being like a knight in shining armor. We do have some regretful energy, so there's a lot of regrets with this 5 of Cups. We have the number 4, so 4th house is Cancer or April. We have an A, and then we have tall, but let's get you guys your letters. So we do have an A here, so I will channel some names as well, but let's just pull letters. It could be initials. Sometimes they spell names in here as well. All right, pile 2. All right, we have AA. Someone also could be an AA or have a relation to that. We have KUHTTNA, so triple letters, AAA. Maybe someone help tow someone else's car or something. G and a Z. We do have double letters. Someone may be a junior or a third, you know, like such and such the third. We have Tut, so there could be an Egyptian connection for some of you. Angie, Zena, Zyla, Zeus. Hearing Karen, Kerrigan, Kathy, Catherine, Katrina, Hugh, Nathan, Nate, Nathaniel, Natalie, Kat with a K. I think I already said that. Anthony, the Z is really important. I don't know a lot of Z names though, but you already. Zendaya. It's probably aunt. Aunt. Someone could have, again, know somebody through a family member. Maybe it's someone you guys both lost aunts that were important. I don't know. Harriet, Hattie. Tanner, Thad, Theodore, Arthur, Con or Kane, maybe red beans and rice are important to somebody. I don't know. I'm like, I know they make rice. Zatarans is popping in my head, or there's New Orleans connection. I know that's just a random company. I don't know how even legit that is, but those are the associations that pop up in my head. Tucker, I think I said that already. Tate. Something attached to a hut. Maybe someone lives in a hut, or I guess we could even say Pizza Hut. Z there. Someone might be a nudist. I keep hearing naked, so I really just enjoy being naked. Did I talk about the G in here? Have I thrown that in there? Hearing Gatsby could be important, like the Great Gatsby. Who wrote that? F. Scott Fitzgerald, right? No, shoot, I forget. Anyways, Great Gatsby could be an important connection. Anunk or Anook, or it's kind of what I'm hearing or seeing, but I'm not sure. Something Anuka or... All right, well, I'm just gonna hold these up for you guys for confirmations. If you see your person's name or their initials, please take that, or yours, honor that, even if I didn't call it out. There are your extra confirmations. Hopefully those that were looking for it found it. And then let's pull some advice for this connection. So pile two's advice. Pile two's advice. You are good enough. Full moon in Virgo. Remembering your worth, your value here. Don't dim your shine. Don't dim your light. I mean, obviously this person saw you as very beautiful. So please recognize that you are enough. If this connection for some reason made you feel like you weren't, just know that you are enough. And then we don't let your past hold you back. So there could be a need to let go of some things from the past. Anything from your past that, again, if it's making you feel not worthy, dude, let that go. You know, I mean, I get that it's not easy. I can say it so easily, and yet I could probably talk forever about how my past holds me back sometimes. So, but saying it with love, like, you are amazing. You need to see yourself clearly. Don't allow people's past actions or past hurt, you know, dictate your future. Don't let things, especially if someone else, don't let the thoughts that this feels sidebar to this, okay, guys, but don't let someone who never saw you to begin with opinion weigh in your mind at all, okay? I feel like someone needed to hear that message. So anyways, but also don't let the past hold you back. If you've changed, if you've grown, if you're whatever, you're going to a new place, that old version of you is just literally leave it in the past and move forward in the way that you want to, in a new empowered way. Okay. All right. Thanks so much, Pile 2. If you're interested in a personal reading, you can find the information in the description box below. As always, I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Thank you so much for being here with me, and I'll see you in a future reading. Bye, guys. Hello, Pile 3. You picked the beautiful Orca Agate here and the Everyday Witch Tarot. So we are going over how is your person currently thinking and feeling about you and the connection, and anything that wants to come up. If you've been with me for a while, you guys know that I'll share. If you're new, welcome. I hope you enjoy this. If you're returning, awesome. Thank you, guys. So, okay, we're going to start with a quick energy check-in just to help you know if you're in the right spot. I'll be doing confirmations at the end as well if you need a little extra confirmation. So, energy check-in, Pile 3. Energy check-in, Pile 3. I like to do these on camera because sometimes they line up so crazily that it's like, dude, it looks like I picked this. So, and I like to be excited with you guys. Let's see, energy check-in, Pile 3. And the goal of the energy check-in is for at least some of this, if not all of it, to resonate for you, to help you know that you're in the right spot. All right, let's see what we have. We have regret. Someone feels remorse for the way they treated you. You could feel like you could know this, or you could feel like they do or they should. There's some regretful feelings, or maybe you have some regrets around how you treated someone in this connection, something like that. We have mature man, so there could be an age difference. You could be older, they could be older. There could be a heavy influence for someone of a male influence that's older as well. There just might be a pivotal person in this connection that's older. We do have chemistry, so very, very insane chemistry between the two of you guys. Very electric. Someone could be a chemist actually, or studying to be a chemist, or you maybe met in like a chemistry class, but for some reason this is feeling very high level in this energy. But for others of you, it's just there's a lot of chemistry. Igniting forces. 28 may be important. The number 5 may be important. We have a soul mirroring, exposing and revealing all. So there could be a mirrored effect between the two of you. You could feel like you recognize this person in yourself and vice versa. Soul mirroring, exposing and revealing all. Sometimes it's not an easy thing when someone's reflecting back to you, especially if they're reflecting back to you your things you need to heal and work on. Whew, right? All right, we have Cupid's arrow. Have faith. Love is coming. Surprise invitation, meeting, or hesitation. So this could be, there could have been like a quick vibe to this connection, or there's something about, you know, being struck by Cupid's arrow here. And then we have divination, prophecy, fate, destiny, and future fortune. It's funny, 2 of the cards this week also came out in last week's or another reading. It's so interesting. Prophecy. So there could be a sense that there's a fatedness to this connection. There's a destiny. Like you were meant to meet this person. This is the number 15. We have the number 28 here. If I didn't say that already, I might have. I forget. Though this mermaid in this card, she looks like she's been crying. So that could be like that regretful energy. There also just could be something in connection in the eyes here as well. All right, so if any of that resonated for you, stick around. Let's see what we have. I'm going to put this back in just in case it wants to come out. And we are looking over how is your person currently thinking and feeling about you and the connection. Pile 3. I almost said 2. Pile 3. Maybe some of you guys watched pile 2 as well. I don't know. How's this person thinking and feeling? I love how this deck shuffles. It's perfection. Okay. Pile 3. How's this person thinking and feeling? Ace of Wands, passionate new beginning. You set them on fire. Again, the chemistry, there's no shortage of how this person feels for you. For some of you, sometimes this can represent like a hookup kind of energy. We'll see how the rest of the cards play out, but for some reason my guides I don't normally talk about that, but that's here as well. And that is not a bad thing, right? It just is. They're highlighting some of the stuff that's up in flames. So there's a book, there's a sense of knowledge or creativity, a spark here, something that's like sparked off a lot in each other. Or I cannot talk. Okay. Very intense. That's what I have to say. This energy is very intense. There's also this feeling like you've like sparked this person to be creative. So they may see you a bit as a muse to them. So some of them could be a creative of some sort, and you've kind of like inspired them to create. I wouldn't be surprised if someone like wrote something about you, or you inspired a character in a book they're writing, or something they're painting, or music that they're writing. Something like that. Okay. I like that. All right, let's see. I love this deck because there's so much great imagery that I get so many messages from. We have the Fool. So we have new beginning, new beginning. This person either wants a new beginning with you or take this to the next phase. They're ready to take the leap of faith. We'll get the bigger picture when we clarify all this, but looking very fun. We have an 8 of Wands. This is rapid change. Something happened quickly. We talked about that already. This also can be about communication. We have a Dorothy looking witch here with this tornado. Instead of Toto, she has a cat. We have the 9 of Swords, so there is a lot of thinking going on, possibly a lot of regret, overthinking. We have these books again. So books and reading may be important in this connection because my guides are like highlighting the books. So I don't know if someone's a writer, author. I guess that would be the same thing. Interesting. Maybe some of you guys are like in school with this person, or higher education kind of vibe. All right, let's clarify all this. Clarify the Ace of Wands, please. We got 2. We have an Ace of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands. Here she is writing and having her truth. All right, so we have 3 cards of new beginnings. We have the Emperor clarifying the Fool. We have 2 of Wands, planning for future. We have the Hermit. Overall energy, a Page of Pentacles. Somebody owes somebody an apology. This is my guide's I'm sorry card. That's not typical with readers, but it is for me. And I love how there's like so many maps in a lot of these. So this person, when it comes to you, it's like almost like you've changed their direction. You've kind of, changed, everything that they were going through or where they thought they were going. There's a sense of like you've switched my path. You've changed like my destiny. We did have that destined thing. This person feels like it was fated to know you. You've been a very pivotal part of their journey, and where they feel like they're going. I want to kind of jump into this first. The cardinals or a red bird in general may be important to somebody. My guides are highlighting that there is a red bird sitting here, so I can't ignore that. I do have an owl, but it's not being as highlighted as this red bird. The only red birds I know of is cardinals. I'm sure there's plenty more. I feel like someone's car has to do with that. I have no idea why they're showing me like a car association with a red bird. I have no idea. He still has like a red Thunderbird. I don't know what that's about. Firebird. I don't know. Those are old cars. Anyways, if that fits for you, please take that. Okay. But we have a card of sleepless nights. We have a card of worry. We have a card of thinking. And then we have it clarified by Virgo energy. Hermit energy is introspective. It's going within. It's being contemplative. It's soul searching, it's healing energy. So this, it's almost like you awaken something in them, but now has them like almost like learning more. Someone could be going through the dark night of the soul is coming up here as well. But really kind of maybe secluding themselves at times, mostly at night, even into the wee hours of the morning. This person may have insomnia, but it feels like they do a lot of healing. There's also, my guides are giving me like someone may astral travel. That might just be a confirmation here in this connection. I'm looking at these post-it notes. So this person is constantly reminded of you. There's like reminders of them everywhere for you. Like they can't escape you if they tried, kind of thing. But even though as hard as the Nine of Swords energy is, again, it's anxiety, it's sleepless nights, it's insomnia, there's something healing coming in. There's something like new knowledge is being gained here through this hardship that this person has had, either with you or because of you, or highlighted or catalyzed. Okay. And this overall energy, oh, we have Two of Cups right here. I freaking love that. Okay. Again, I'm getting this vibe of this, you've set this person on a new direction. You give them almost like a new lease in life, or maybe that's what they want here. They could want to apologize and be like, hey, I'm sorry, I'm regretful for whatever happened. You know, let's move forward. Let's make a new path. Let's move towards this celebration, this union, this, you know, togetherness here with the Two of Cups. But moving back this way, since I'm jumping all over the board with this reading. All right, Ace of Wands. Again, you're this person's muse. They see you as inspiration. Here you've given them a new lease on life, a new tangible way of looking at things. You've shown them truths. You've expanded their mind. You've opened things up with this Queen of Swords energy. It's like she's a little cutthroat. I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes she cut people off, so that might be resonant for someone. But she is holding the truth, the sword of truth. She's got a quill in her hand. Again, some of you guys may be writers. That's why this is coming up so pivotal with these books and quills and writing. Someone has a white cat for sure. And now I'm thinking of a certain friend in my head. So if she's watching this pile, she'll know who I'm talking about with that. Hi. Sorry. Okay. Anyways, moving along. How's this person feeling? Wow, I'm like so stuck on a storyline and I need to shake it. Okay. Yeah, this person, you've expanded, you've opened their mind, you've helped them see things in a new way. You are literally their muse. Yeah, feathers might be important too. I'm thinking of a joke between my friend and I that I planned, and it's like slipping my mind. Channeling so hard sometimes with my normal information. But moving along. The Fool. This person wants to take a leap of faith. They want to build something with you. They have this Emperor energy. This is Aries energy. But this is, you know, sometimes seen as divine masculine, really like owning his empire. But here we have a map of the stars. So we have a lot of regular maps, but then we have a map of constellations here. So it's like almost like this was set in the stars. They feel guided by destiny to move forward with this. Again, we had that destined connection here. To take that leap of faith, to take that step forward, even if they can't see where this is going, like, let's do it in a very excited way. But even though this seems a little haphazard, our Emperor is not. He's very like, even though he does represent Aries, which have the tendency to be impulsive, right? But in traditional tarot, I always very much think of the Emperor as very like grounded. Again, he's got it figured out. Again, it might come in haphazardly, but it's like there's a plan here. Your person has a plan. It's like, I want to take this leap of faith, but I do have a plan for this. I do have something that's going on. But I feel like very compelled to do this quickly and kind of figure out the next steps and how that works out and how we can fit this into our world together. taking so many pauses. I'm getting like the weirdest, like one-off, like I'm hearing conversations and stuff, guys. So, but I can't put my finger in on enough to relay it. So I apologize. I keep pausing. I want to. It's like, I'm like, what am I hearing? Okay. So weird. I feel like I'm eavesdropping sometimes when I'm in these readings. Like the way I think that I'm hearing this, and I don't know if this is an actual conversation with someone, it's like, and it's, I don't want to call it cheesy because that's mean, but like I keep hearing someone like two fires united, two wands uniting, two something uniting. And again, but like it's almost playing in the theme like a old cartoon, like hero thing. So that's why I'm like, what? So maybe there's like a cartoon superhero vibe for somebody out there. Maybe that's why I was supposed to talk about that. It's like almost like Captain America or Captain Planet, our powers unite, but they're saying like our flames unite, our passion unites, something, the two coming to one. Okay. But other than that, this is wanting a shift change, a rapid change. Also for some of you, this whole feeling of you've changed my direction, you've changed where I'm going. And this happened quickly. It's like you changed my path. Like I was going one way and you've entered this, or something between us has caused me to flip script, and like, you know, I'm going a different way. And some of them, it may cause them anxiety. And if you guys like were going really well together and there was like something happened quickly where you guys, maybe something just changed, that could be what this person's having sleepless nights, and they need to heal and they need to work on that. But for the most of you guys, this feels like just like a journey to get to the next level. Either if you're not, it really feels like a lot of you guys are together. So if you're not, but this feels like let's build together, let's move forward. But someone also trying to figure that out, but also like let's do this kind of energy. So yeah, with Two of Cups, we have Two of Swords. So a decision needs to be made. We have Justice here, Libra, and then there's that regretful energy. And this regret could be based, for some of you, if this person feels all of this and you guys aren't together, that could be where that regret is really sitting. Like we were meant to do so much, it was going so well, and what has happened? Maybe you guys created things together. Maybe you had this like vision to like, each of you guys are creative and you're in different ways, and you guys were going to build an empire and take this off, and then something happened and that they feel sorry about. Okay. All right, let's move along to how else is this person feeling. Grounded, stability, security, performance, growth, and endurance. So you do give this person a sense of grounding, a sense of footing. They know where their direction is with you. But we do have that growth and endurance, so there is a growth going on with this person, but again, it feels like because of you. Cupid's arrow again. Well, oh, wow. I don't know if I've ever had that happen, nor did I know this is in both these decks. So, and both of these say actually, these say the exact same thing, almost. Huh. Who copied who? No, I'm just kidding. All right, great minds think alike. We'll say that. I will say in the collective energy, like if you see readers doing the similar stuff, a lot of us are just tapping to the same energy. We're not like trying to copy each other or anything. It's just, I don't know how many times I've gone to, oh, I need to do this reading, and I'll open up and like someone I'm close with literally just released it. And I'm like, well, I don't want to do that now. I'll wait like a week or something. It's so interesting, collective energy. Anyways, but all right, so this person has faith and they think that love is coming, and there's some sort of surprise invitation, but this one says struck by love. So it does feel like this just caught me off guard. It changed my direction. Ooh, seduction. Yeah. The temptation is real. There's so much attraction this person feels for you. Okay, let's see. Let's get some more. Another deck. We also have lust, so we do have seduction and lust. There is a lot of just sexual energy, intensity here. Both of these cards can represent non-committal energy, so take that for how that fits. because this person could like want to do things with you, but there could still be a little bit of, we do have this page energy, which sometimes the pages can be a little mature. So this could be like, I want to do this together, but I don't know where this is going. But yeah, I have direction, but it might not be exactly what you're looking for. I feel like there may have been a mismatch for some of you between what each of you guys were looking for. You wanted to move forward together, but the forward together, like the destination was a little different. OMG. All right, I did have 3 that flipped over, so we're going to take these. We have vows, committed, or commitment, promises, fidelity, limit, final straw, breaking point, and confused. So this person is feeling very committed, even though there is that attraction. It's like, I'm committed, but I'm not committed. So there could be a little bit of back and forth there. One person feels very committed, the other person doesn't. But this is how this person feels. So there is a part of them that's very committed. It says limit, final straw, breaking point. I'm at my limit, but I'm also confused and puzzled and unclear. So that could be like, again, this person feels so secure in knowing their path for most of this reading, but yet this 9 of Swords is still here. So that also may be something that your guides want you guys to understand, that this person is very committed. There is parts of them that are, you know, here, but they also are dealing with a lot of heavy stuff in their head. It could be you, it could be something else, honestly. But this person does have, for some reason, there's a lot of worries here that's keeping them up. And maybe they haven't been open and honest and they've kept that to themselves with the Hermit energy. So take that if that fits, or however that fits for you. All right, next I want to look in, or what else do you need to know? That's what I was doing. What else do we need to know about this connection at this time? What else do we need to know? Cooperation. In your quest to manifest the energy of love, you realize that every person and experience has value. So there's a need of cooperating with this person, working together, maybe trying to get on the same page. Acceptance. You are ready to release control of the situation or people, lovingly embrace the rhythm of life. So there is a need to like allow things to play out. You can't control everything. You know, some things are meant to be a surprise. Can't look behind the curtain too much. But also just like release and allow things to play out. And everything doesn't have to be perfect all the time. It can still end up where it's supposed to go. This reminds me of that, the phrase or the thought of 4 + 5 = 9, but so does 3 + 6. So there's different ways of getting to the same end result. So sometimes it can work out better than you thought if you let go of the control a little bit. All right, let's look at this person's intentions at this time. Pile 3's person's intentions, please. Insight into their intentions. Queen of Pentacles, because she's very abundant, secure. We have the World, completing something, completing of a cycle. 7 of Pentacles. So, all right, intentions. This is investing our time, you know, into abundance. This is someone completing something out. This also can be if there's distance, bridging the gap. So this person's intentions feel very secure, solid, you know, wanting to complete things, wanting to put a cap on this and invest time and really grow this. This is about planting seeds, you know, again, investing time. It's funny, it should be more like this, but that's not how it came out. But I read them together. So yeah. And these are cards of abundance, like, and this is working towards abundance, and this is things being abundant, and this is someone seeing your value and your worth. Now, the World can, again, be a completion of a cycle to start at that Fool again, and we did have the Fool here. So I do feel like this person intends to wrap some stuff up and invest in this. Okay, let's move on to our song cards, our channel messages. I need a sip of my drink. Getting some parched. Okay, so song cards. A lot of you guys know what I'm about to say. All right, if you know the song, cool. If you don't, feel free to look up the lyrics. There'll be a message for you there. Listen to the songs, make a playlist of the songs, or don't listen to it at all. Totally fine. But our song cards are meant to be extra messages for you guys. So let's see. Pile 3 songs. We have Harvest Moon by Neil Young. We have The Kill by 30 Seconds to Mars. We have Barely Breathing by Duncan Sheik. Interesting. Okay. Just the Way You Are by Bruno Mars. And one more. 1,000 Years by Christina Perry. So there are your songs, guys. If you want to screenshot that and look them up afterwards, feel free. All right, so let's move on to actual message cards from your person. All right, let's see. These are the Shadow and Light deck by Liv Tarot. I don't think this is currently in production, but or she doesn't have this currently available, but she does have a lot of really amazing decks. She has a tarot channel too. I didn't realize that for a long time, but I'm pretty sure she's a pretty large tarot channel. So check her out. I love her cards. I haven't looked at her card channel. Anywho, all right, moving on. Messages. We have the shadow message. I can't go against my family. So for some of you, there may be some sort of family connection here or causing an issue. Maybe that's where that sleepless night came from. I will say, just like general readings, not all of these message cards may resonate for you. So if something doesn't fit for your situation, let that part go. I'm ready to open up to you. You make me feel bad about myself sometimes. Okay. I know it's hard, but please be patient with me. I'm confused. I don't know if this will work out. We did have confused here in this energy too. You are my best friend. I'm living the consequences of my choices. And you are my queen. That's how I want to treat you. That's interesting. We have the Queen of Pentacles energy here. And it's interesting that these lined up. Shadow, light, shadow, light. Let's pull one or two more from here. I don't trust easily. I'm settling for the life I thought I wanted. And it was like a fairy tale when we met. We also have, I'm trying to be deserving of you. All right, let's see. We're going to move on to the Hermit Tarot's deck. And she does have a tarot channel. I used to check out Lorraine's stuff a lot. She's such a cool soul. All right, let's see. Messages from Child 3's person. Ooh, they're definitely very attracted to you and they enjoy that with you. I still don't have all the answers. I feel the same way. Seek professional advice. Some of them may have been trying to get therapy, something like that. Some of them may have gotten a tarot reading on you. We have be more selfish. So they want you to put yourself first a little bit more. There might be something attractive that this person finds, because we did have the Queen of Pentacles, like it's someone that sees their own worth and their own value. Like, don't bend over too much for this person. They actually find it more attractive when they have to like fight for your attention. You have so many choices and options. So there also could be a little bit of fear that they have to combat with other people. Time to ground yourself. We did have that grounding card. So let's come up twice if that fits for you. If you feel like you've been too much in your head or too about this connection, you may need to take a time away and ground yourself, connect with nature, meditate, take a salt bath, whatever works for you. Get out of your head and into your body, basically. I want to start a family with you. That's that 10 of Cups energy, which we started this whole reading with the 10 of Cups from everyone. Gossip only hurts more. So there might be something that they feel like is untrue, or if you heard something about them, just be mindful. Or if you've told people something, gossip hurts more. Then we have, I meant what I said. Lights. They could see you as the light. They, light in the dark. We did have that Hermit energy. Words do hurt. Okay, so there's some sort of gossip, or they feel like something you've said has really hurt them. You might not realize how powerful your words are to them, or, on them. We did have the Queen of Swords. She can be real, she can say it like it is, you know. And then we have you are wrong. So they feel like you're wrong about something. And then they still want to hold you. And then we have, do you even see me that way? So there could be a part of them that worries that you don't even see them the way that they see you. Okay, so let's move on to confirmations for those who need it. All right, so I'm going to get some zodiacs, some attributes, and we'll channel some names and get some letters. All right, pile 3 is confirmations for those who need confirmation. All right, we have first house energy, Aries energy. We have Capricorn energy. We have 7th house, so Libra energy. 10th house, more Capricorn energy. So some of you guys may have a work connection with this person. We have 2nd house, Taurus. 9th house, Sagittarius. Corresponding months to the numbers. So we have January, October. Those are both October. July, 2nd would be February, 9th would be September. Other correlations, again, some of you may work together, someone may be very extremely career driven. When I get the 2nd house, I always think the 5 senses, so someone could be a foodie or into luxury or really nice things or have a thing about touch. 9th house energy, which is Sagittarius, is travel, so someone could be a traveler, do that as a job. That could just be a big hobby of theirs. Also higher learning, so someone could be like master's, doctorate level, higher education. Someone also could be a spiritual mentor with that energy. Aries energy, a little impulsive, a little bit of a thrill seeker. 7th house, there could be a connection with someone working with law enforcement, counseling, like working with relationships, or you could have a business, like a business partnership or something like that, highlighted with this person. So that's our first set of confirmations. Let's move on to some attributes for those that need some confirmation. We have intense eyes or intense eye contact, dark eyes, and dark hair. So dark eyes, dark hair, intense eyes. All right, so let's get some more. For those that need a little more confirmation. All right, someone might work in the medical field. I have this like staff here. We also have Virgo energy. 6th house, so Virgo and Virgo can represent health and wellness. So interesting. And 6th house, so this is routines, health, service to others. So someone could just work in like acts of service. But that's funny that that whole thing was 6th house, 6th house, 6th house. Anyways, so June could be important as well. We have Canada, Middle East, and loner coming up for attributes. All right, let's get you guys some letters and I'll try to channel some names for you. All right, pile 3, letters. Okay. We have a G, an S, Y, R, N, RN, again, medical field stuff, N, B, K, X, and a G. I did not get any vowels, so let's see what I can come up with. Hearing Ron, Ronald, Rebecca, Corey for some reason, even though that's definitely not here at all. Gus, Garrison, Guy, Gigi, Greta, Gita, Bernice, Becca, BS, BSN, Keegan, Colin, Corin, Renee, Greg, Griffin, Xavier, I want to say Bubba, Billy, Kansas. Someone might have a name of a state or a city. I guess Brooklyn would be here. So Brooke, Braden, Braxton. There's possibly a Harry Potter connection. I keep hearing Gryffindor, so maybe your person may have the same name of one of those characters. BG. Someone likes a Taurus BIG. Grand Prix, like racing of some sort, even BMX. Someone may be a hunter, or maybe their name is Hunter. Jillian. Kristen or Kirsty, or it's not just like, it's interesting. Christoph, maybe. Singing could be important. Someone could be a singer or even songwriter. Sometimes my guides start showing me people that I knew growing up, so I'm going to give a nod to Brian, Nina, Gail, Chris, what was his name? Daniel, Justin, Billy, William, Will, oh my gosh, they're showing me so many people I knew in high school and I don't remember their names at all. Oh goodness, what was her name? I wasn't even friends with her. Why are you guys showing me her? Nadia, Rachel, Angie. They keep showing me this one girl and I have no idea what her name is at all. Sorry. All right, if your person's initials are here, please take that. I'm gonna give Ryan, Riley, Rayanne, Rice, Reese, Nancy. I need to call it Kerrigan. Kieran, I think I already said that. Angelina, that's who I'm seeing in my head. Okay. I'm also seeing someone really tan skin, brown, long brown hair. All right, that's pretty much what I'm getting, guys. So there are your confirmations. I hope that you guys got what you were looking for, if you were looking for that. And I'm going to pull a couple cards just for advice. Sometimes it pertains to this reading. Sometimes I feel like it's just in general. So, all right, pile 3's advice at this time. Advice for pile 3. We have full moon in Pisces, balance spirituality and practicality. This does feel like it's someone needing to ground, to get out of their head. Like if you're too much in the world of woo-woo, make sure you're balancing out with reality or how someone's showing up in the 3D versus what you're just seeing like in readings. You know, I'm always very honest about that. I can tap into someone's feelings all day and they can have feelings and then not do anything about it. So I always, you know, suggest to use these as insight and guidance and confirmation, but please, you know, honor how someone's showing up in your 3D life, okay? Let's get one more. The answers you need are coming full moon in Gemini, so Pisces, Gemini connections there. But just know that truth is coming. The answers that you're looking for are coming. I'm hearing there's not much you need to do, that this stuff will come your way. So thank you guys so much for spending your time with me. It's truly an honor. If anyone is interested in a personal reading, you can find the information in the description box below. As always, you guys are the best. Thank you guys so much for, again, spending your time with me, and I look forward to seeing you in a future reading. Bye, guys.